It's your favorite, yet your most hater, Oddfella. You are now inside the war room. This is the war report. You know what I mean? Salute to the boxing community, salute to the hip hop community, and of course, salute to the whole LDBC. Y'all know what it is. I got Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the war room with me. You know, dig. Say what up to the people.
What's happening with you, man? What's happening with you, man? Thanks for having me on and shit. The war report looks hell of a different than it did being in the motherfucking the Chamber of Truth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen this part of the channel and shit before, so it feels good to actually be here. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in this part, other than the Chamber of Truth this time.
Indeed, indeed. You know what I mean? Salute for passing through, definitely. You know what I mean? But on this occasion, we ain't gonna be I ain't gonna be asking you to slay an MC or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We're gonna be cooking on some boxing, definitely. We're gonna be running through the schedule pretty much, you know what I mean? January's almost up, you know what I mean? But we got February on deck. We got Black History Month on deck, you know what I mean, coming up. And we got some fights, you know what I mean, finna to pop. I know you had some choice fights you wanted to talk about, you know what I mean? Specifically the Khalid Plant fight, you know what I mean? We gonna get to that. Most definitely we gonna get to that. But let's run to the schedule real quick, you know what I mean? First off, I like to shout out. I usually go, this is my go-to website when it comes to checking out fights and whatnot. And checking out rankings as well. You know what I mean? So some people go to BoxRec to check out their records and whatnot, but I also like to go to this site right here, which is Box Live. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Box.live. So let me scroll up all the way to the top. You know what I mean? Let me scroll up all the way to the top. Let me see what it looks like. You know what I mean? Okay. We good. Now, so the first fight on deck, Cadillac Red, the first fight on deck we got is Manuel Char against Trevor Bryan. You know, dig? This is a heavyweight fight. Yeah, I mean, this is a heavyweight fight that's going on in Florida. In Florida, this is going down this Friday. You know, dig? There's a lot of speculation, rumors behind it. Will it actually even happen? This fight was supposed to happen. I think it's been 2 years removed. Both of these fighters have been inactive for at least 2 to 3 years. Char has an interesting story himself. A Syrian-born Turk that is based out of Germany. He's been knocked out multiple times, but he now has the World WBA Championship. I think he won it off Sergey Ustinov. But other than that, I mean, this guy, he's came back from some career-threatening hip type of condition or something like that. He also got got, you know what I mean? He got blitzed outside of a kebab shop in Germany. You know what I mean? Supposedly a Facebook troll, an internet troll. He got into an argument with. You know what I mean? The troll pulled out the blicky and blitzed. I mean, Manuel Char. You know what I mean? 4 times. So he recovered from that. But since then, I mean, the old man Will Char, salute Bruce Goals. I see Bruce Goals in the building in the day. The old man Will Char was kind of chunky. This new man Will Char, we're seeing is very, very ripped diesel. You know what I mean? A couple years back, he did get popped. He popped for some type of PED, but the B sample came back negative, or if it didn't come back negative, there was some type of discrepancy where um, uh, somebody in his team wasn't present while the sample was being opened, so he was able to get off without being without being disciplined. So therefore, Manuel Char still has his belt. You know what I mean? Going into this fight that's supposedly set up by Don King out in Florida. You know what I mean? This Friday. Um, the latest news is that Don King is petitioning the WBA to make Manuel Char the champion in recess and allow Trevor Bryan, his fighter, and Bermain Stavern, who is also a Don King fighter, to fight for this WBA championship. Cadillac Red, I've been talking a good minute, you know what I mean, kind of dressing the table about the circumstances of this fight. What you think about this whole situation? Do you know Trevor Bryan? Do you know Manuel Char? And after that, I'm gonna get into my whole little soliloquy about the worst promoter in the world.
Okay. Well, leave it up to you. I know who these guys are, but leave it up to you to always drop some more jewels that I did not know about. So as far as Manuel Char, man, as far as I've been following boxing, man, I never seen this dude in the ring. I don't know. I couldn't pick him out of lineup. You know what I'm saying? The picture that you show of him, the picture that you just previously showed, and then the picture that is on the Box Live, those are two different motherfuckers. I do not know what this dude look like. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep that a buck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I've heard of him. Actually know him. Like, I can point him out. I can't. Now, I do know that he is one of the first boxers that I heard of in history to pass with the B sample after failing the A sample. You dropped the jewel on me, and the only reason he passed the B sample, you say, is because nobody was there from his team was there, so it was automatically voided. So,
right,
that man, look, that's right there in itself is a big jewel about him because I never knew that. But I did know he passed the B sample. I always wonder how that happened. But there you go, right there. The other jewel that you dropped, and I think this is very important for all boxers to know. Your hands are registered. You have the equivalent of 2 weapons attached to your wrist. So if you get caught outside of where was he outside of a bodega or what?
A kebab shop. A kebab shop.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You got them good lamb kebabs, bro.
Yeah,
good lamb kebabs with that little yogurt sauce, bro.
He was talking shit outside of the kebab shop. You know what I'm saying? And ordered a lamb kebab. Got the run in his mouth. Didn't realize that a nigga said, "Oh, you gonna get this beef kebab?" And motherfucking pop his ass up a couple times. I say that type of shit all the time when it comes. Like, we do this internet shit. And we follow the sport, and we give our contribution to the sport. Now, if a boxer don't like that, and they see me in person, you know what I'm saying? That outcome is going to wind up happening to your motherfucking ass. Because there's no way in the world you're going to be armed, and you think that I'm not going to arm myself when you come try to attack me. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, I stay in mine. or you will be Manuel Char trying to get it back together. You know what I'm saying? So that was another jewel that got dropped that I didn't know. Now as far as his fight with Trevor Bryan, I ain't never even seen Trevor Bryan before. I heard of these niggas. I thought this was like a folklore. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was like saying have you seen Zeus? You know what I'm saying? Or any Greek gods or some shit like that. That's what I thought these motherfuckers were. I thought this was like a myth. I didn't think these fighters really existed. But they do, and they're gonna be fighting on Friday. And you know, I'm probably gonna wind up tuning in to see my first fight and actually see what this dude Manuel Char look like. Hopefully, I don't really concern myself with what is going on this weekend because that's kind of already set in stone. I'd be more or less looking at what are they going to do after this? Is it going to be another 2-year hiatus with the secondary title? Are you going to press the action? What's going to be done with the outcome is more or less what I'm concerned with.
Indeed. Well, to be fair, Manuel Char did submit. He has been actively being drug tested. Oh damn, we shit just went. Oh my bad. I thought I'm tripping. I thought the shit just ended. You know what I mean? But anyways, Manuel Char did submit his paperwork, you know what I mean, with regards to VADA. All right. He did submit his paperwork with regards to VADA. I seen the paperwork from January as recent as January 14th, and it came back negative. So, you know what I mean? He has been actively in training camp. He has been actively been drug tested for this alleged fight come Friday. You know what I mean? So I'll give him that. Looking at the paperwork, it says negative. You see other people's signatures signed off on it, and other, you know what I mean, other VADA representatives and whatnot. So, with that being said, the shenanigans that are being pulled, you know what I mean, by Don King in this whole fight. Like I said earlier, Don King he's petitioning the WBA to make Manuel Char the champion in recess, to advance his two fighters who have been mainly inactive for years, other than Bermain Stavern. But what has Bermain Stavern done lately to deserve a shot at the WBA world title, at any type of secondary title? So once again, Don King is just doing a disservice to the sport. This fight will be pay-per-view, albeit it's only I believe $15.99. Yep, $15.99.
I'm supposed to be the one with the jokes, man.
You cheaper than a dub sack, bro. Cheaper than a dub sack, and they also will be giving you two, not one. They're giving you two free classic fights. You know what I mean? All as the undercard for this Trevor Bryan versus Manuel Char WBA heavyweight fight championship fight.
I don't mean to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to say that to me one more time to make sure I heard it right. I don't even know if the people heard you right. Okay, so we got two classic fights as the undercard.
Two classic fights as the undercard.
Do we got a real fight as the undercard?
The co-main is Babet Shumanov, who's a cruiserweight, against some other cruiserweight cat from America. But it is what it is. He's showing two classic fights as the undercards. That's a fact. You know what I mean? There go the fight poster. Y'all see it. Don King's epic quest for peace. The battle begins. Manuel Char against Trevor Bryan. It's going down Friday night. You know, they $15.99, you know what I mean, on pay-per-view. Now, to even look this shit up, it's hard to find. You know what I mean? You go to Don King's website, you can't even find the fighters, bro. You find pictures of him with Donald Trump and shit. You know what I mean? Pictures with him with other dignitaries and shit, bro. You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. And niggas want to tell me that there's worse promoters out there. Nah, this guy he has to be the worst promoter, you know what I mean, currently in the sport of boxing right now. If you don't even have an active operating website, if you don't even have an IG, if you don't even have a Twitter, you know what I mean, to showcase and promote your fighters, what is we doing? What is we doing? Look at this fight poster, bro.
That shit go hard.
Don't even have the niggas' names on the shit. You don't know who Manuel Trevor Bryan is. Boy, 20-0. 20-0, but ran through nobody's. Last fight was BJ Flores. That's how we got that interim WBA championship. BJ fucking Flores, bro. A cruiserweight. This is absolutely ridiculous. We don't know these fighters. The Don King was the same promoter that held up Christopher Lovejoy, who is actually fighting this weekend as well over in Mexico against a unnamed opponent.
Damn, Lovejoy not on this card?
Huh?
Lovejoy not on this card?
Nope. Don King tried to put him on this card against Bermain Stavern. You know what I mean? But didn't want to cut no checks, didn't want to put no deposit down on Lovejoy's, you know what I mean? On Lovejoy's work. So Lovejoy didn't even know about the fight. He just seen it on BoxRec.
That's so wild. Then
next thing you know, a nigga like me make a fight poster and send it to him.
Man, stop it, man. Stop it. All right, look, man. Look, man.
True story, fam.
Let me speak on this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we go definitely have a debate about this one, man. I don't think Don King is the worst promoter in boxing. I think he's out of the time. I definitely think that. I can definitely see, you know what I'm saying, that he's out of the loop, man. He's thinking that this is like the late 80s, early 90s type of shit. But the bricks that I see Bob Arum putting up, the bricks that I see Eddie Hearn putting up, the bricks that I see these motherfuckers putting up together. Nah, I'm not gonna put that on down. I can't do it.
You're telling me, bro. You're telling me if you're a fighter on the come up, you're gonna sign with Don King. Are you shading? Are you shading Black Jesus, bro? Are you shading Black Jesus because he's co-promoted by Devin by Eddie Hearn, bro?
Yeah.
You be co-promoted by Don King. Are you crazy, bro? Stop it.
Man. I'm gonna put it to you like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that I would sign to Don King. I'm not saying that at all. Because I wouldn't sign a fucking Eddie Hearn either. Or Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't sign to one of them niggas. So we ain't gonna say what I would be doing. But I could say as a fan, motherfucking Don King make them motherfucking fights. He gonna put his man in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Bryan win this shit and get some buzz. He'll set Trevor Bryan up against Wilder. He set up Stavern against Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum holds back the big fights. Fuck is we talking about? So I mean, you gotta say that too. You can't they holding back shit. At least Don King gonna push the action. Now, is he gonna rob these niggas and jerk the actual fighters and all that shit? Yes. You know what I'm saying? He does do that, no doubt. But is he gonna do what the fans need to make them big ass fights and all that other good shit? Yes. You know what I'm saying? The last time I checked, Don King got, you know what I'm saying? Don King was making them things pop. You know what I'm saying? He had pay-per-view jumping. So we not gonna do that and act like now he don't got no machine. Don King is Bob Arum without the machine. What is we talking about? Because if he had the same machine, if he had an ESPN machine behind Don King, Top Rank would be popping right now. I can tell you that. Do you disagree with that, Oddfella?
I disagree with that. Don King had the shit, bro. He had the pay-per-view game on Smash. He had the format on. He had this format on Smash. He had stacked cards, bro. What happened to that?
Because he didn't adjust with the times. Him and Bob, I'm gonna keep it funky. Him and Bob Arum did not adjust with times. True indeed. But what I'm saying is, if he had the same machine behind him that Bob has behind him, he would be Top Rank would be popping if he was running Top Rank and not Bob. Because he don't make the fights. Bob don't do that. Don King know how to sell to black people. Bob don't know how. You understand? It wouldn't be no Terrence Crawford problems if Don King was his promoter instead of Bob Arum.
Look here, we talking currently today, and you can't sit up here and tell me that Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn are worse promoters than this motherfucker Don King. They ain't even got no goddamn website. We got L-Dub, we got Lawrence Williams, the boxing encyclopedia in the war room. Salute.
Yo, salute to you guys, man. Thank you for having me. I got on late, man, because I'm on my lunch break, so I want to come in and chop it up with you, though. The time I have.
Respect for passing through. You know, we cooking on this whole. We was cooking on the whole Manuel Charr, Trevor Brown situation. Salute to BFTB. I see Tay, the Queen Tay Brown in the building as well. You know what I mean? So once again, salute to Bruce Goes in the building. We was cooking on this Manuel Charr, Trevor Brown situation. How Don King petitioned the WBA to make Manuel Charr the champion of recess and elevate him, Ryan and Stavern in for that championship. Do you have any current other updates on this situation? Because you was my source for this whole matter. You know, dig. So L-Dub Boxing, do you got any more updates on Manuel Charr? Has he landed in the U.S. yet? I know he got his visa correct. You sent me the VADA paperwork. It came back negative and whatnot. What are the latest updates on his fight?
Yeah, so that's the last thing I got. I know they're supposed to have like a meeting today or something like that to, I guess, make sure it's official. But yeah, I think he's here though. He haven't posted nothing, so I haven't seen nothing. But he's good on VADA. He got the visa, so he should be over here. You know what I'm saying? And I know the pay-per-view supposed to start like at 7 o'clock. So they got that listed on Fight TV. So it looked like everything is a go. I know the fight post has been looking sketchy and the website is sketchy, but I mean, it look like they're gonna do it. And with the pay-per-view though, it's not just the fighters, like the current fighters. I know they're supposed to have like 3 or 4 fights on the card, but they also gonna show like some old school fights, like Don King promoted fights. They're gonna have like one of Tyson's fights and somebody else. So that's like included in the $20 package they're gonna have. So that's about it, man. We're just waiting to see, man. I know a lot of people are interested in this because they want to see. It's kind of like, you know how like you watching like a train wreck or something. You want to see what's gonna happen. So, and just to touch on Don King as a promoter right now, I mean, yo, he fell behind though. You know what I'm saying? And I think part of it is because he got kind of blackballed all of the sport, you know what I'm saying, with the networks and stuff like that. And he lose a lot of he have a lot of his fighters sitting on the shelf. So they kind of like hold him back from that. But back in the day, he was a monster. But right now, I mean, he's really irrelevant. You know, that's why it's so intriguing now because we're like Don King coming back. So we want to see what he's gonna do, see what he's gonna pull out the hat. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think because he don't got no fighters. So if you don't got no fighters, what you gonna do in the sport? You know what I'm saying? The network, you can't go to the networks. All the networks blackball them. So we'll see, man. I'm gonna get the pay-per-view. If it's real, I'm gonna wait till somebody else talk about it though. But I'm gonna get it. once they tell me it's a go, I'm gonna get it.
Man,
that's what's up. That's what's up. The boxing encyclopedia inside the war room. It's a pleasure. We got Lawrence Williams. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that, Cadillac Red?
Man, L-Dub just gave the see. Y'all not listening to the jewels that y'all dropping because I guess y'all dropping. L-Dub said all that to tell me. Shit, I'm gonna wait until somebody else tell me that they bought that hoe before I buy that hoe. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't trust y'all. Keep all that shit.
You gotta keep it real though.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But nah, that like he added to the point that I was making, you know what I'm saying? Out of touch is why he's irrelevant. But I'm just saying if he had to say if Bob Arum didn't have the machine, he would be out of touch too. And he would be the same motherfucker. And he'd be somebody ready to take over the new guard. I'm not gonna say that about Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn know who to talk to, where to go, and what to do, you know what I'm saying, and all that other shit. He know what I put paper up front, you know what I'm saying, to make his cash do the shit for him too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say that about Eddie, but Bob, I'm telling you, man, if Don King had the same car that Bob Arum has right now in boxing, boxing would be a little bit better. I'm not saying it'd be in a whole better place that, you know what I'm saying, from night to day. Now we had fights that we missing out on fucking around with Bob. For sure.
Indeed. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Moving on. We're running down the schedules. You see Shumanov versus Murphy. There you go, 14-1. Not really interested in that fight. Don't like Baby Shumanov too much, but that's in the cruiserweight division. We also got coming up on Saturday night. I believe this is a Fox fight. Plant versus Truax. You know what I mean? Plant versus Truax. Plant has called himself the big dog. You know what I mean? He's recently called himself the big dog at the 168 division. I'm not a believer in that as of yet. I believe Plant needs to do a lot more to cement yourself as calling yourself the big dog. He is fighting a fighter in Truax, who's to me a rugged journeyman, former champion. But I think he's a bit past his prime, in my under my estimation. So I think Plant should be able to style on him and be able to stop Khalib Truax, but I still need to see more, a better opposition from Plant once he gets through this fight. But the fight that I'm really interested in is actually this undercard right here. Is the Michael Polite Coffee versus Darmani Rock. You know what I mean? Two up and coming American heavyweights. Coffee definitely looks the part with his physical stature. You know what I mean? But Rock has to me the better technique. He's slick, he's fluid. I have Rock winning this fight. There will be some rocky moments for Rock because I think he has some underrated defense, but I think Coffee will be able to hit him because he is Darmani Rock is a big guy. I would say a plotter, 275. I think 6'5" maybe, if I'm correct. But I think Rock just has a multitude of skills that will just be too much for Michael Polite Coffee. And yeah, most definitely, this is the fight I'm interested in. L-Dub, I'll start with you. How do you break down this card right here Saturday night on Fox from the main event to the undercard?
Man, this is an important main event for Caleb Plant. He has to look good because you got the Canelo fight in the wings, so that he has to perform. I think he's gonna beat Truax pretty easy. Truax has been injury prone and he cut a lot and he's just slow and this is a bad style matchup for him. So I expect Plant to stop him. You know what I'm saying? He have to because that's going to build up a fight with Canelo, and plus they're trying to if they're going to do Canelo on Fox, that's a good viewership because there ain't nothing really going on Saturday. Ain't no football, ain't nothing like that. So he in a prime spot, so you can get some good viewership. So I got Caleb Plant, Coffee, and the Money Rock. That's a good fight though. It's a lot of variables in this fight because the Money Rock is the more skilled guy, but he's the more inactive guy. You know what I'm saying? We haven't really heard about him. I know he was a good amateur and stuff like that, but we haven't heard from him that much. You know what I'm saying? He's been inactive when he was with Rock Nation. But Coffee been active. We seen him on PBC like 2 times before the end of the year. The only thing, the reason why I favor the Money Rock because the Money Rock is more skilled and he's kind of settled in his style. Coffee, he like in between in his style. He want to be a southpaw, then he want to be a righty, and then he kind of fight with his hands down and stuff like that. But it's 2 big guys going at it, man. Kind of remind me of like a HBO HBO Boxing After Dark when they used to have the young heavyweights. So it should be a good fight, man. You got Joy Spencer on the undercard too. You know what I'm saying? He should pick up a win. And then Francis Bartholomew, he's on the undercard, former 2 division champion. He's fighting the guy. So we'll see.
Where are you fighting at? 135 or 140?
He actually fighting at like a little catch weight, welterweight, catch weight, like maybe like I think like 144, something like that, 143. You know what I'm saying? This is stay busy because he's in line to fight the WBA interim champion from Dominican Republic, Palolo, something like that. That guy right there. So we'll see how he look though. He's fighting another southpaw, so he getting ready for that. Because the Dominican guy, he's a tall southpaw, so I'm guessing he getting ready for that type of style.
Indeed. That's what's up. Cadillac Red, what's your take on the whole Khalid Plant situation, the card from the main event to the undercard? What's your take on it?
Y'all pointed out a great fact that this is no sports going on Fox this weekend. I think this card is good, but it's not like that potent level. You know what I'm saying? Like that good shit. You know, it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's some trash, but it's not what it should be, in my opinion, of a Saturday night with nothing else coming on Fox. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all can grab up all that viewership because they feeding for the Super Bowl. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could be wrong or whatnot. But as far as Caleb Plant, man, I'm very excited. You know what I'm saying about him. I think he is the best at the weight division, but he hasn't fought the fighters. You know what I'm saying? As far as that being the big dog talk, I think he meant to say he the big dog at 168 on PBC. You know what I'm saying? I think he forgot to say the on PBC part because you can't overlook Canelo. And only reason I say you can't overlook Canelo is because he's unified right now. If he wasn't unified, then shit would be a little bit different. I would definitely be saying fuck Canelo, but he's the only one at the weight class that is unified, so he kind of styling on everybody right now. As long as he go in and do his thing, shit, it don't matter if he have a bad performance. I think he's still gonna be in line for the fight against Canelo because I think Canelo think that this is just the average white boy. I mean, I don't know if that's really the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, he married to a sister. He might be able to listen to a little bit of soul music and sting up on Canelo, in my opinion. But we're gonna find out this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out Saturday what he got against Truex or whatnot. As far as the undercard go, I got Coffee winning the fight, man. He's been more active and he's been a sparring partner for greats, and now he's trying to come into his own. He doesn't have the per se skill that you would like to see from a heavyweight with his many fights, you know what I'm saying, and his age. But I think his power will definitely be a factor in the fight, and hopefully he pulls off what looks like it's going to be an upset. Y'all say I don't really know Rock that well, and you say he's inactive for a little bit. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with Coffee on that. And as far as the Francis Bartholomew fight, man, I don't know, man. I don't really like him that much, so I don't know. I ain't really feeling him too tough anyway. If he stays down at 140, I think that's, you know what I'm saying, somebody will wind up plucking him off. And if he goes up to 147, he easily works for whoever. So yeah, man, that's what I got. That's what I got on the card though. It should have been. It could have been a little bit more potent, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have put a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Raised up the THC levels on that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Or something.
I mean, you gonna see a good heavyweight scrap, and L Dub did say Joey Spencer on the card as well, and he excited fighter at 154. You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but this is free on Fox, so it's not like, you know what I mean. This ain't no pay per view or nothing like that. So
shit. I mean, I'm saying I seen Garrett Hurd. I seen Garrett Hurd fight for a championship, and motherfucking Mario Barrios was on the card. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess you were saying you kind of it fits the narrative of a free fight on TV. So yeah, you're right. You make sense with that.
that's what's up. We got some moving on from the Khalid Plant card Saturday night. I don't know too much about this Lee McGregor dude from the UK. He fighting a French dude, uh, Guayfree, out in Dubai. Will be showing on ESPN Plus and on YouTube if you're in the UK. Not too familiar with Lee McGregor. L Dub, I know you are the boxing encyclopedia. You want to speak quickly on this fight right here, Lee McGregor against Guayfree?
Yeah, McGregor. He's a tall guy for 118 pounds. He's trained by Ben Davison. He got some skills. He can fight. He more so like a prospect. So this like a step up fight. The kid Greffy, he had a highlight reel knockout loss against Michael Remis. That's anyways IBF mandatory. He had a highlight reel knockout loss against him. So that's what I can say about this fight right here. But it should be a good one. It's about 50-50.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Moving on, we got Austin Trout versus Garcia. I'm not sure which Garcia he fighting. Let me see. Look at the fight info, but it will be showcased on Fight TV. Um,
He's finding
right here.
he find a journeyman. A journeyman, and I
Yeah,
think they find in Mexico.
21-72.
Yeah.
Not sure what Garcia he is, but yeah, he just seems like this seems like a tune-up fight. Um, is this a pay-per-view or is it just regular on Fight?
Yeah, I think that's a pay per view. They're trying to get us. They're trying to
Wow.
get us. Yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna be
That's going down February 6th. Not too interested in watching that one.
Hold on. The Austin Trout, you said this pay per view?
yeah, it's on that
Yeah,
same
on the Fight Network.
yeah, that same app that Don King are gonna be on.
I was just about to say that. LW took it right out of my mouth. That sounds like some Don King shit. He must have something.
Yeah.
Damn, $15 though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's selling it for you know what I'm saying, the bag of some mids. I mean, what you want to say? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, is that a good thing or bad thing? Look, the encyclopedia told me he gonna wait till somebody buy that shit and see if it's legit.
That's facts.
That's the golden ticket to everything.
I am. And then once I see everybody else getting it, then I'll let everybody else know it's official.
Yeah, man.
I like this card right here though, Oddfella. This one you brought to bring up.
February 13th is going down on the zone. Jojo Diaz is fighting Rachmaninoff. He's back in the coming back. I think he popped for COVID, you know what I mean? But what's the situation behind that? Did he recover and is now COVID free, or was it a missed test or what? LW, you have any information on that?
Yeah, he had it, but he was like he was recovering from it. So and when they found out he had it, it was like maybe like like 6 months away. I mean, six weeks away, so he had enough time to recover. So he's straight. Should be good.
Yeah, this is definitely a decent little card. I like Jojo Diaz in this fight. Not too familiar with Rachmaninoff, but I expect Jojo Diaz to come out with the victory. But the fight on this card that I'm really interested in is Tercera against Castano.
Yeah.
This has some real implications, you know what I mean, in the 154 division. A lot of us are hoping, you know what I mean, are hoping that Castano comes off with with the WBO title, you know what I mean, brings it back over to the PBC so we can see an easy unification be made between Castano and Jamel Charlo in the future. Supreme Beast, Cadillac Red. What you think about this Tercera versus Castano fight?
Man, Taylor gonna win that fight and run with that WBO belt because Castano winning is too much like right. Y'all don't understand. You know what I'm saying? That shit is too much like right for Charlo to go undisputed. For real. And if by somehow, some chance that does happen and Castano fights Charlo or whatever the WBO belt makes its way around the PBC and then makes it to a Charlo fight and Charlo or whoever wins goes undisputed, I still think it'd be a whole bunch of drama with like I said, if Charlo win, let's just say Charlo win. They're gonna say he should go up to 160 and fight his brother. That'll be the type of goofy shit that everybody gonna be on instead of just giving a man respect for going undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It just seems like Teixeira losing is too much like right, man. It made me iffy just for that. Other than that, I think he go lose. I mean, I think you know what I'm saying, from seeing the highlights in the background that I seen of Teixeira, man, I don't think he did good. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know how he even got the belt. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just think he's supposed to lose, but him losing is too much like right for boxing. So I don't trust it.
You don't trust it. You don't trust it. Well, it is a Golden Boy card. You know what I mean? Castano is kind of going into enemy territories, and so to speak. But I think Castano has the goods, has the experience, the opposition to get through whatever Teixeira is about to bring. Nonetheless, Teixeira could be getting better in his game. He has evolved and improved in his game since his knockout loss to Curtis Stevens, what 3-4 years back. But he did win the championship, the WBO championship, which was, I believe, vacant from by defeating Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames was a huge welterweight who decided to move up to the 154 division. So it's a decent win nonetheless, but not the type of caliber wins that you would expect a champion to have. That's why I still got Castano winning this fight, but it will be a close fight, definitely, because it's a Golden Boy production. Judges might be a little greased. Vanilla envelopes might be passed. L-Dub Boxing, what you say about this whole card? Tercera, Castano, Jojo Diaz, and Rachmaninoff.
Yeah, I like this card. I think it's pretty much 50-50. I think Jojo has the edge. I think he should be able to win that fight. But the guy he's fighting, he's a tough guy. He's coming to fight. It's a battle of two southpaws, and he coming to fight. But this fight right here, Teixeira Castano now, I agree with some of the points y'all making about, you know, the Golden Boy and all that stuff right there, because that is true. They fighting in California too. So if y'all been keeping up with the PBC cards, all their cards been on in California. They've been having some crazy scorecards. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely something to look out for. But as far as to break down the fight, Castano, he actually does good against southpaws. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a tricky style. Kind of, he's a shorter fighter. He gave Lara a good fight. I thought he edged it out against Lara, but that was a good fight. And then he fought Cedric V2. That's a tall southpaw, similar style to Teixeira, and he was able to break him down and stop him. So I like this fight, man, and I'm rooting for Castano to win because I think because it's all about the politics of boxing. What's going to make the biggest fight the most easiest fight to make? And that's Castano winning the fight, bringing the belt back to the PBC side. If Teixeira win, it's no guarantee he's going to fight Charlo because Tim Tszyu trying to fight him. They're trying to bring him down to Australia for a big money fight. If you look at the politics again, Golden Boy really don't got much over there since Canelo dipped on them. So, you know what I'm saying? They going to want that big fight down in Australia. Same way Teofimo trying to get down there to fight Cambosa. So, yeah, so I want Castano to win so we can get Jermell Charlo that undisputed, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got that. I'm thinking like y'all too, man. It might be they already got the scorecards already filled out. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see.
Can I say one more thing about the card, Oddfella?
Yeah.
I forgot that you said that Jojo Diaz was going to fight. I think Jojo Diaz a whole hole for not fighting Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? But I think Tevin Farmer real goofy for not acting like he ain't the B-side in the motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? You lost. You are definitely B-side in the next fight. Do not try to act all crazy and shit. So I wanted to point that out too about that fight. But hopefully Jojo Diaz win, and hopefully Jojo Diaz don't duck smoke from Top Rank and all the guys at 130 over there with the other champions and shit.
Hey, Oddfella, the Supreme Beast, man, I got a road, man. I appreciate you guys having me on, though.
All right, yeah, definitely. It was a blessing having the boxing encyclopedia, the LDBC's boxing encyclopedia, L-Dub, Lawrence Williams in the building. Salute, fam.
All right, bro. I'll holler at y'all.
Big
all right, I hit you up. I hit both of you guys up, man. All right.
All right, one up. That was L-Dub Boxing. Get a dig. All the rumors, all the you know what I mean, before everything hits the news, mainstream news, L-Dub Boxing been talked about it already. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You know what I mean? But moving on to the next fight, you know what I mean? We running down the schedule. We running down the schedules, you know what I mean? And we got Joe Smith Jr. back in action, you know what I mean? Joe Smith Jr. back in action against Maxime Vlasov. Vlasov is a former cruiserweight. I believe he was in the World Super Series of boxing. He might have been. Was he defeated by Murat Gassiev? Possibly one of those fighters. He didn't make it. Definitely didn't make it to the finals or nothing like that. But Maxime Vlasov is coming down in weight to fight Joe Smith Jr. Joe Smith Jr. is definitely a hot commodity. He's has a string of wins of late. Knocked out Eladir Alvarez in spectacular fashion. This is a good little fight right here. Joe Smith Jr. against Maxime Vlasov will be on ESPN February 13th. It's going down, and wow, this is actually for the this is for the WBO light heavyweight title. You know what I mean? This is for the full thing. You know what I mean? So once again, this is a championship fight. Joe Smith Jr. looking to get that title and hopefully unify with Artur Beterbiev, because Beterbiev also fights under the Top Rank banner, also fights under ESPN. He'll be fighting coming up soon as well. Cadillac Red, what you think about Joe Smith Jr.?
Shit, Joe Smith Jr. All right. You know what I'm saying? I think that he is Top Rank's great white height. I think that I got him winning this fight. I got him becoming the champ, and I also got Bob Arum proving my point that I said earlier. He not gonna know how to promote Joe Smith. You did all this to get a white champion, and you're not gonna know how to promote him. I guarantee you, he don't promote him right. So I see that coming down the pipeline as well. But as far as skill wise, Joe Smith Jr. does have something with him. You know what I'm saying? I can't disrespect his skills, and this is set up for him to win, and I expect him to bring it home without a shadow of a doubt. Who else is on that card? You see that's who on that card?
There it go right there.
Yeah, they call me
Richard Coleman against Jackson Moranes. We know Moranes for washing or outclassing Rolly Romero in his last fight. Now in his next fight, he going up against a man that's back on a mission, that's hungry to regain his IBF title back from Teofimo in Richard Coleman. This is a good fight right here. A 50-50 fight. Coleman is looking like how is he going to come back from this knockout loss that he suffered? Is there still some cobwebs? Is his chin been permanently damaged from that shellacking that he took from Teofimo? Moranes does have excellent boxing skills. Coleman may have some problems with the boxing prowess of Moranes. Very close fight. I might even now I'm talking myself into leaning more towards Jackson Moranes. What you think about this fight, Cadillac?
I think if Teofimo ain't take nothing from Coleman, if he able to bounce back like fuck it, then Moranes is in for a long night. But if Coleman did lose something from that fight, I think Moranes will upset him. No bullshit. But that's in my opinion about the whole thing. I don't know who else is on that card, but I think that this is a light card, in my opinion, from Top Rank. Like we was in the pandemic last year, and I think boxing coming back, we need to start having more substance. You know what I'm saying? I understand they're going to give us fights, but we need to have these fights got to mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to mean something. I want to see movement up and down from winners and losers in the championship status and champions fighting each other. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro. I hear you. But why you talking shit about Top Rank? Saying that you need substance. Let me run it back. You know what I mean? Because run it back from February 13th. February 13th, I see one ESPN, two ESPN fights. I only see one PBC fight in the near future, and that's the Plant Truex.
When we talk about the Caleb Plant Truex fight, what I said, in my opinion, it seems like it's some good. You know, you're spending money for it. It's gonna get you there, but it ain't that bomb. Didn't I say that?
No, you fat. You right. You right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I don't mind these fights. It's not like I'm saying all these fights are trash out. No, I'm just saying the winners, I need to see movement up. And losers, I need to see movement down. And the champs, I need to see either fighting each other or fighting these dudes movement up. I don't want to see none of that. The champ fighting some bullshit fight, or, you know what I'm saying, some dude I ain't heard of, or, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, he did that one time type shit. I don't want to see that.
But look at but Cadillac, look at the comparison. Rolly Romero was supposed to fight Stay Ready's boy who was caught in the kitchen, Justin Pardo. Ain't nobody but Stay Ready and 503 knew who Justin Pardo was. You know, dig? While Jackson Moranes is fighting Richard Coleman next.
Really?
Look at the difference.
No, I agree with that. What I'm saying is, that's what I said. I'm good. I could take these fights now. Like all these cards that you're saying are good. But what I'm saying is, from this crop, from the first beginning, you know what I'm saying, of fights that's dropping January, February, March, I want to see movement from guys. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I expect to see more than what we have been seeing, that would they try to make the norm. That's all I was saying.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we can roll with that. We can roll with that. Um, Next on deck we got Warrington. Josh Warrington is back in action. Um, he's taking a lot of heat for dropping his belt. Um, he was supposed to, I believe, fight his mandatory a rematch in Galahad, Kid Galahad. A lot of people thought Galahad did enough to win that first fight against Joshua Warrington. Um, he he took the route of vacating his title, and now he's fighting um, this guy Lara. He's talking. He's using Gary Russell's name. You know what I mean? To talk up this fight, acting like he gonna fight, interested in fighting Gary Russell next and shit like that. But I don't believe Joshua Warrington. You know what I mean? I don't even really care for this fight. Not interested. But if you have anything to say about this guy Joshua Warrington and this Lara fight, guy he's fighting, yeah, speak on it now so I can move on.
I only really give a fuck if he win and he had the belt, and then I'd be saying somebody need to take it from him. I'm really not feeling Josh Warrington. He one of them UK guys. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not really big on a whole bunch of the UK guys. So yeah, that was half of the reason. You know what I'm saying? I brought out my point about the shit part. You know what I'm saying? And the fights type of shit. You know, so he was a champ. He could have fought a big fight, won or lost, and then moved up. You know what I'm saying? You could at least unify and then move or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you a champ and you don't unify before you move up, I got an issue. You should be going for undisputed, but damn, you can't even unify. You just going that means you had the belt for hostage.
Yeah,
You was being ducked. You know what I'm saying? Because like somebody like Gary Russell, he could move up. It's different because he want them fights, but motherfuckers is ducking them. But somebody like Josh Warrington, nigga, you out here ducking. That shit was for hostage for however long you had it. So I don't know.
February 17th, Showtime is back broadcasting boxing. Do you know who Boca Chica is?
Nah, both of these niggas, I fucks with Box Live. They way better than Box Rec. If you ask me, I think I learned how to work on them a little bit better. But both of these guys have been they haven't been unlocked yet, so I don't really know about them.
Fact. That's the best way you can put it. You know what I mean? These characters ain't been unlocked, don't know who they are. But I do know who Joseph Igbeko is. I'm not sure about this Russian guy, Shishkin. That's a fight on the undercard. Once again, February 17th. That's a Wednesday. It's going down, middle of the week. Don't mind that.
Oh, that's why it makes sense. Oh, look. See, that makes sense with what you just said. See, you gotta lead off with that, Oddfella, because then I would have said that. These two niggas are fighting to be unlocked. That's why they fighting. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you one of them when they had their picture on the next fight they fight.
Saturday 20th. This is a good fight right here. Not too sure about the don't have the details on the undercard as of yet. But yeah, February 20th is going down. The WBC belt is on the line in the super featherweight division. Miguel Berchelt. I like Miguel Berchelt. Nice little power puncher against Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez is undefeated, but I think he has flaws in his game, in my estimation. This is a good fight. It's a close fight. A lot of people. Oscar Valdez has a decent little fan base, and a lot of people are riding with him. But they're gonna be sad come February 20th when I believe Miguel Berchelt stops him in the late rounds. I don't think Valdez is gonna come out of his corner. He's gonna sit on his stool, and the towel's gonna be thrown out. Supreme Beats, what you got on this?
Okay, so Oscar Valdez, didn't he break his jaw in one of his fights?
He did get his jaw broke in one of his fights, but he valiantly he fought through it and finished the fight.
That bitch, he's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? I gotta salute that. That boy's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Man, Burchell gonna break his jaw and beat him. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Valdez is a whole out here. He had the opportunity when Burchell got it when he was out with the Roman, he could have had a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Against Shakur Stevenson, and he ducked that fight because he knew he was gonna get his ass whooped and he wasn't gonna have that motherfucking championship fight no more. So, with that being said, I know Oscar got hole in him, just like the other Oscar got hole in him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I got Burchell doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Burchell, and hopefully we can get a fight with him and the winner of Shakur and Josh Warren. I mean, yeah, Josh Warren. Is it? Warren, the nigga that's the champion 130. I don't know. I'm saying his name. I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
Same day, February 20th, we got over in the UK. So this will be broadcast earlier. This is on the Zone welterweight fight. Pretty boy Josh Kelly is back in action against David Avanesian. This is a rematch. I think Avanesian drew with Kelly a couple years back, if I believe. Avanesian, if I remember correctly, he won that fight, but of course it was scored a draw. Hometown decision for pretty boy Josh Kelly. Kelly comes in as a very slick stylist type boxer, but his slickness has been exposed as he's moved up in opposition. If he can't get through this Avanesian test the second time, it's pretty much we can pretty much wrap it up and say Kelly is a pretty boy. Kelly is a hype job. So eyes will be you know what I mean, on this fight. If he gets through this Avanesian fight, the next fight on the docket definitely will be Conor Benn, who's another up and coming UK welterweight who is also undefeated. That would be a nice little domestic fight to watch. But Kelly, in the terms, if he can't spectacularly or easily get through David Avanesian, I don't see a future in pretty boy Josh Kelly in the world-class upper echelons of the welterweight or 154 division. You have anything to say on this this Euro clash over here? Pretty boy Josh Kelly and David Avanesian in Cadillac.
Avanesian sound like some shit that you catch like a common cold. You know what I'm saying? Over there, you like, yeah, I caught that Avanesian. That's what that shit sound like. He should not be boxing. He need to pick up another sport with a last name like that. No one's gonna take him serious in boxing. Okay, now Kelly, he's supposed to be nice. I think him and Conor Benn would be a nice little fight, but I'm gonna keep it honest with you, man. I got Conor Benn beating him, and Conor Benn trash as far as world level boxing. Like, he not ready for no smoke at 47 at all. Like, you put him in there with boots and get his ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, oh, man, I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't see it for that whole little thing that they doing over there with Conor Benn, Kelly, and all of them. They all trashing me, man. And on the world level, they'll really show how trash they are. And I mean, I can't say that fight, them two fighting, like you said, a great domestic level fight, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? And it is gonna be fireworks, no doubt. But they gonna be like playing, you know what I'm saying, but like it ain't gonna be like with real bombs and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be fireworks. There's a difference between fireworks and missiles and bombs and shit like that. And when they come over here, that shit be totally different. They get outclassed, outboxed, you know what I'm saying, out tough guy, out all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it on the world level from neither one of them.
Facts. Indeed. Moving on from that Kelly Avanesian fight, that was February 20th in the UK. The same date was supposed to be Mayweather against Logan Paul. Um, well, what's the new date for that, Cadillac? Is there a new date that's been solidified for that farce of a fight between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul?
In my honest opinion, I think each day that go past, I think that fight is close to getting canceled. I think Floyd miscalculated by just picking a Paul brother and people knowing the difference between the two. See, if Jake Paul would have fought first, and then Logan Paul would have fought KSI and lost, no one would have knew who Logan Paul was. He could have probably pulled it off. But we all knew Logan Paul first. We didn't even expect Jake Paul to be anything worth anything. That's why people were shocked from the Nate Robinson fight. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see that Jake Paul was training before. When Logan Paul took his fight, Jake Paul was training with real boxers. You know what I'm saying? Since then. So, I don't know. I think, like I said, each day go past, I think this fight about to get canceled, man. Floyd going. He got a better chance of fighting somebody in Japan, man. No bullshit.
Speaking of which, Jake Paul, he confirmed his next opponent come April, on the Triller pay-per-view. He will be fighting MMA fighter Star and Ben Askren. So that's a decent little celebrity type of fight, you know what I mean, on that level. I don't mind that. You know what I mean,
and the fact that I think the fact that it's on Triller is going to mean so much more, because Mike Tyson and Roy Jones had the greatest pay-per-view numbers all year last year of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think personally it was that whole Triller vibe and feel. You know what I'm saying? They put on the show as far as the network. They paid for artists to come perform and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? They had Snoop, not no standard commentator, but I'd be damned if he didn't put color on the commentation. You know what I'm saying? So shit. I think my fucking, I don't know. I think it's gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a great look for Jake, honestly. And it's gonna make boxing look real bad because, you know what I'm saying, he's not a real boxer.
February 20th, we also have scheduled, this is kind of creeping up, heavyweight fight between Dominic Breazeale and Otto Wallen. Not sure who's on the undercard either for this fight. I believe it will be broadcasted on Showtime, most definitely. But this is a good heavyweight fight right here. I have Otto Wallen beating Breazeale. I think he just has more of the better boxing skills. Breazeale's definitely passed it, been through plenty of wars. That last brutal stoppage that he's took by Deontay Wilder, he hasn't been in the ring since, I don't believe. So, yeah, I have Otto Wallen winning this fight. What you think about this fight right here, Cadillac? I believe February 20th.
I got Dominic Breazeale winning, and I got him showing that just how shitty Tyson Fury is, because he went tooth and nail with Otto Wallen, and the person that Wilder knocked out in 2 rounds just beat your opponent. So that'll be another reason why Wilder had to one up on him, and it shows even more reason why he cheated to even get that win all the way around.
Moving on, this is a decent little fight right here too. We got Sergey Boyachuk coming in against Brandon Adams. Boyachuk is an undefeated Ukrainian with some real pop. Exciting fighter against Brandon Adams. I think he's going down in weight as well. He was a middleweight contender will fight very competitively against Jamal Charlo at 160 for that WBC championship. He's now back at 154, fighting Boyachuk. Interesting to see NBC Sports. NBC is back in the boxing game, you know, dig. So that's going down on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? Mark that on your calendars, February 25th, a Thursday night. You got a decent fight in the 154 division, which is very deep. The pools of the 154 division is definitely deep, and we got an up and coming fighter against a pretty much established contender in Brandon Adams. Interesting to see that fight. Anything you got on that, Cadillac?
Hopefully, I just seen in the chat Lawrence Williams say that Adams is a different fighter at 54. So I'm gonna go with that. More or less than the fight, I'm interested to see, you know what I'm saying, how NBC puts on the broadcast, no bullshit, on Thursday night. Because if they do good and they do right, then that might be an option. That might be a player in the game to fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? If they do it right.
Mm-hmm. We got that Saturday night coming up, February 27th. After that Wednesday, we got Jamal Herring against Frampton. Another nice little fight we got here. Let me pull up the fight poster. I don't mind this fight poster. You know what I mean? I don't like Jamal Herring for some reason. I don't. There's something about him I just don't like, and I'm kind of rooting for the little jackal to defeat him. I don't really have no. Well, whoever wins this fight, I hope they go on to fulfill their mandatory and not beat but fight Shakur Stevenson. So yeah, it was interesting to see this fight. Will be on ESPN. They are top ranked fighters in a dig. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. Jamal Herring is tall at this weight class, at the with the 130 weight class, standing at like 5'9", 5'10". Frampton's gonna have definitely some problems with his reach, but I'm not too encouraged by Jamal Herring's chin, his stamina, and just his dog. I don't think he has that dog in him. You know what I mean? There was parts in his last fight where he was looking to quit. So what you think about this fight, Cadillac Red? Carl Frampton, Jamal Herring, WBO titles at stake.
You said Jamal Herring was in a fight. He looked like he was ready to quit in the last fight.
Yep.
Man, that man been in the war, man. I don't got him quitting. And I can say if Frampton win this motherfucking joint, that he gonna what's his face? He not fighting Shakur. Believe that. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you if Frampton win that, yeah, they not gonna do that. Somebody's gonna be real upset. Jay Prince and that whole camp, they gonna be mad because Frampton's ducking. I got Frampton hiding for at least 2 fights in the UK somewhere with that motherfucking with that strap. Now if Herring win, you know what I'm saying, that fight with him and Shakur is definitely gonna happen. And you know, of course I got Shakur winning, but yeah, I don't see Frampton fighting him. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. So yeah, I'm going with Herring to win the fight though, so we can really, you know what I'm saying, do what's right and get this and get Shakur. All this is really to get Shakur the belt. Because everybody's standing in the way. He the man. He's the guy right now. So
at least next fight we got on deck. You know what I mean? We running through these fights. You know what I mean? We almost done. We've been on for a good hour running through these boxing schedules. You know what I mean? Next fight we got on deck. I mean, is one of the most hated, but now he's one of the most active in Canelo Alvarez. He's fighting his mandatory obligation or his contractual obligation, that old WBC bullshit, with Envy Yildirim. This fight's going down February 27th in Miami, fighting in the Dolphin Stadium. You know, dig. There will be a crowd. I believe they're allowing a crowd of at least 15,000. So once again, this fight's going down. I believe the undercard is being put together. Rumors of heavyweight Frank Sanchez being on this undercard as well. So there's not much to say about this fight. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that it's pretty much 100% a guarantee that Canelo will win this fight and knock out or stop Envy Yildirim, probably to the body, if anything. You know what I mean? But you have anything to say about this fight?
Nope. If computer raw had a flavor, it'd be cinnamon. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Lawrence Williams says facts, the winners losing to Shakur. That's in regards to Frampton and Jamal Herring. Last fight we got on deck for the month of February, in the dig. Heavyweight fight. This has been rescheduled. You know what I mean? Was supposed to be earlier December. You know what I mean? As you see on the flyer, December 11th. This fight's going down February 27th. You know what I mean? Over there, you know what I mean, in New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. Joseph Parker is back in action against Junior Fa. Fa's definitely taking a step up in class by fighting Joseph Parker, his countryman. But this is definitely an interesting fight. They have some amateur experience against each other. I think they have 4 fights in total, and it's split down the middle 2-2. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I'm leaning towards Parker, but the problem to me with Parker is his temperament. But you know how it goes sometimes with people that you're familiar with. Sometimes it's easier to go at them. You know what I mean? So Parker might be one of those type of guys that might go in for the kill against Junior Fa. Junior Fa, he hasn't fought definitely the opposition that Parker has, and they're about the same age. So once again, this is a step up in class, step up in opposition for Junior Fa. Good heavyweight scrap. Fa has the size advantage. I believe he's like 6'5.5", 6'6". A good 240, solid 240, 250. Has a nice jab, decent hand speed, decent pop. But Parker is very elusive. He has decent boxing acumen, excellent feet. Knows how to use lateral movement, circle the ring nicely. He has a beautiful jab himself, and utilizes excellent defense. Got a good chin. Never really seen him rocked. When he was rocked, it was from a headbutt from Dillian White. So yeah, Parker has all the tools. Just don't like his temperament. What you think about this fight right here, Cadillac Red? The last fight, we ran through the schedule. You know what I mean? We ran through things. You know what I mean? Parker versus Fa, February 27th in Auckland, New Zealand. What you got?
This fight is better than the last one you talked about. First off, but Joe Parker is the king of postponement. You know what I'm saying? He started postponing fights way before this Rona shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, that's the first thing I know to say. Y'all got a fight coming. I want to fight that nigga. Put the spider right here. Put it right here. Put it right. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And his name, Joe Parker, it just fit. It fit. It fit great. So I don't know, man. I think this one gonna be. They wanted to put on for New Zealand, and with the Rona happening, He was like, nah, ain't nobody gonna be here, then I'm not fighting because we're not gonna be putting on for New Zealand, nigga. Fuck that. So now, hopefully, I think it's gonna be ticket sold. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, people in the stadium. They gonna put on. Junior Five gonna get upset, man. Which one of these dudes is older? Ain't far younger than him.
They might be the same age. Five, to be honest, Five might be older, but he's less experienced in the professional ranks.
Oh, okay. I don't know. This sounds like a 50-50, man. I'm going with Five, man, because Parker be on that whole shit too, man. So I'm going with Five. You know what I'm saying? Follow like he the rock daddy.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? Yo, we done ran through the boxing schedule. You know what I mean? Easy work. Most definitely salute to you, Cadillac Red, for doing the duration. So salute to Elder Boxing for passing through earlier, you know what I mean, and keeping it live in the chat and whatnot. Before we go, let me plug some LDBC mixtape.
Okay, hold on, man. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you. Don't make me have to tell you like I told him stay ready. I had to tell him pull up, man. Don't give it all to him all at once. Pull up, man. But go ahead, let me hear what we got now, because I ain't heard it all. Let me see. Let's see. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all know what it is. We closed up shop. Like, it ain't no need to send us no more MP3s. You know what I mean? We got a nice pool of music for this LDBC mixtape part 2. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, you know what I mean, while we here, might as well give y'all a little taste of something real quick, you know what I mean? Real quick before we leave out, you know what I mean? Y'all check out this.
Okay, G-Wiz got it. Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up. Slick from the block, cause boy nigga guap, and he like everything I know. Them young niggas right there, all they wanna do is shake some. They been rolling around that block, they tryna take some. Old man slick from the block, cause boy nigga guap, and he like everything I know. Them young niggas right there, all they wanna do is shake some. They been rolling around that block, they tryna take some. You see Slicky from the block, and say was raised in hell. He been hustling all this life, he had it hard as hell. He quit schooling with the 7 cause he loved the kids. But every time he wasn't running, was make sure you in class. Young niggas plotting on him, cause they wanted his bag. But he had young niggas with young niggas that over they head. But he
And that's what's up. That's a little taste of that LDBC mixtape part 2. You know what I mean? Straight out of Virginia. Why not sizzle with that old man Slick? Y'all ain't ready for that. But that's just a little tidbit of what's to come.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
You like that?
Yo, this album got me excited, man. I'm telling you, this album got me excited, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? LDBC mixtape part 2. You know what I mean? Coming out late February. Make sure y'all download the Junior the Truth mobile app. You know what I mean? Because we are having the exclusive listening party on the Junior the Truth mobile app. So make sure y'all download that. Cadillac Red, give me your last. Tell the people where they can follow you at.
Shit, man. You already know me, and it's always great to get in here and chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you send me the link. I'm there without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, man. Follow me, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Instagram, Facebook. You know, we got the YouTube channel popping. I did a history 101 with the OG Kurt Sugar. That's gonna be dropping tomorrow, 4/15. Yeah, we did an expose on the WBC and all that other. You know what I'm saying? We talked about. I had a question because I said it on Smoke City. Mauricio be putting his mouth on everything, and I ain't know if that's something that his daddy taught him, or if that's something that he just picked up on his own. And we'll find the answer out. You'll say tomorrow, 4:15. OG Kirk Sugar break everything down for us.
That's what's up. That's what's up. 4:15. Y'all go check that out. You know what I mean? A case is being put on the WBC. You know what I mean? It's being presented to us by Cadillac Red and OG Kurt Sugar Anderson. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Indeed. Indeed. Thanks for everybody that came through. You know what I mean? And passed through the war room. We ran through the schedule. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow the Oddfella. I'm on IG. You know what I mean? Jay Steels. And of course, subscribe to the Oddfella on YouTube. The Oddfella. Straight, simple, and plain. In a day. We got the LDBC mixtape coming out in February, late February. February 21st, though, we got the LDBC cipher going down. You know what I mean? So y'all don't forget about that. Be in tune for that. Get in contact with me if you are artists and want to drop some bars on this epic virtual cipher, the LDBC cipher going down Sunday, February 21st. We'll be starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all know what it is. Before we leave out, I'm gonna end it off like this, you know what I mean, and give you one more tidbit from the LDBC mixtape, just to get yourself really acquainted with the fire that y'all about to receive in the dig. Salute to the whole LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Smile so nice, looking just like Holly. I don't do drugs, but she got me tripping over her like I'm running on Molly. And her mind so nice, never mind that body. Go the way she whine, and me thinking she was from J.A. Ranch Somali. Every man in the club that sees her shouts out holy. Let's take this slowly. Type of body having Christians say wallahi. Have roadman acting godly. Atheists contemplating Hodges. And down to meet her father. Men traveling from the H to Saga. Talking about her with their partners. Oh, this is awkward. Roadman started speaking proper. Just wanna kick it like soccer. Never wanted to fall for someone, but she's a trip looking like a wish. And you got her. And regardless, she got you right where she wants you. Got you picking up on the first ring when she call you. When she call up. Man, what else can I say? She been looking good since day. She's got me feeling ways. Yeah, she got me feeling ways. She got me feeling everything can wait. From the moment that I saw her face and saw that her smile was so